for making a bear sit out in a paved lot all day for a campaign that has nothing to do with bears. Yeah, what a spectacle. I'm sure this is really going to influence whatever speech you're trying to give. No, it's not. If anything, clearly it's going to have more of a negative impact than a positive impact. The bear brings absolutely nothing extra to whatever you're trying to push. It just shows how shallow you're willing to go to try to get what you want instead of thinking of what's right. I mean, really, but what did you think this bear is going to do? I'm going to be like, oh, that speech sucked, but he had a bear though, so I'm going to buy whatever he's pushing. No, that's never happening, dude. Just let the bear be, give your terrible speech, and let's all move on. What's going on, Moderchodes? It's your boy Long Nail, back again with another new video. And in today's video, we're going over the hot post from r/IAmATotalPOS. Let's get into it. Couple gives up a child after learning they can't include them in their videos, saying, well, let's just see how we feel. What? Dude, that's not how kids work. If the only reason you're adopting a kid is to put them in your videos, and then you find out, oh, I can't take advantage of my kid and use them only for videos, you shouldn't even be getting a kid in the first place, and then you're just giving them back. So you're telling me the sole purpose that you were adopting a child was so that you could use them for YouTube views. No, I don't know how that got passed in the first place and you were deemed as good parents, because clearly your heart's not in the right place and you are not fit to have a child. I just hope that this kid isn't too traumatized by what you just put them through and is somehow able to find an actual loving family that's not just looking to take advantage of them. Because I think that's something that all children deserve. And unfortunately, they didn't learn that from you. Gasoline, $16. I filled up a few canisters with regular gasoline 2 weeks ago to use my Harris Teeter fuel perks, selling in 5-gallon increments at $80 each, $16 a gallon. I prefer that you come to West Cary. I'll fill the gas for you. If you need to take the canister, I'll need a $20 deposit for each canister. The deposit will be returned when you return the canister. Delivery available at $5 per mile. Click on the Google map to the right to estimate mileage. The delivery fee needs to be prepared with via Venmo, just in case I head over and there's nobody there. If ad is still up, then gas is still available. Dude, you're the worst kind of person. You're the same dude that went out and bought all of the toilet paper and tried to resell it. And guess what happened? They didn't let that fly, and they took back all his toilet paper, and people didn't buy toilet paper from him, and then he went out hundreds or thousands of dollars. I hope the exact same thing happens to you, because you're just trying to take advantage of people when they have no other option. There's a reason that there's laws against this. Like in places that get hurricanes, guess what? People go out and they buy gas for generators and stuff, and you know what the companies aren't allowed to do? Raise the gas prices to $16 a gallon. If they're not allowed to do it, what on earth makes you think you're allowed to do it? You shouldn't even want to do it in the first place. But the fact that it's not allowed regardless, you're just a scumbag. Hey, this is my first time posting in a dad group on Facebook, but I just recently became a stay-at-home dad. Is it normal to feel like you're worthless and a horrible father while staying home with the kid while the mother works? OP, please tag your wife's boyfriend so I can speak to the man of the house. Dude, there's a time and place for jokes, and clearly a group for support is not that place. This dude is going to the place where he's supposed to open up and avoid these backhanded comments and actually seek real advice. And yet somehow you see satisfaction in intentionally going in those groups and ripping people apart who are having a hard time opening up anyways. You don't belong in these groups. And if you want to rip jokes among friends, fine, rip jokes among friends. But when somebody goes to a specific group made for support, don't tear them down. And oh, by the way, for this dad, I think it's pretty normal to feel like you're worthless and a horrible father because it's just not the role you're used to filling. That doesn't mean it's true. It's just how you feel. And over time, you'll learn that there's value you can provide aside from working. Staying at home, dad or mom, is valuable. Taking care of the kids, keeping the house up, all that stuff is valuable. So once you get used to that, you'll feel better. I don't even need to go anywhere. I just bought it so nobody else could have it. Hashtag gas shortage. Hashtag you're the only reason that this got to the lengths that it did. If people just bought what they needed only and just continued as normal, guess what? We wouldn't have bamboos just charging $16 a gallon for gas. It's people like you and the dude earlier in this video that ruin it for everybody, and they take a minor problem and turn it into a major problem. But unfortunately, they'll never see it that way, which is why anytime anything happens, it ends up like this. Hi, I couldn't help but notice what you posted in your story. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, what exactly are you talking about? The post about your pants not fitting anymore? You must have been under a lot of stress and lost so much weight. You look so malnourished. That. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's not stress. I wanted to lose weight and I'm eating enough. No need to feel sorry. Eat a burger, you fatphobe. I was worried for you, but you're a piece of garbage. Nope, you're definitely the piece of garbage here. This person wasn't attacking you whatsoever. They were, in fact, sharing something they're proud of. And instead of letting them be proud of it, you go, well, I wasn't able to do that, and that makes me feel bad about myself. So I'm going to try to make them feel bad about themselves. Okay, see how far that gets you. People will just keep brushing this off, and they'll be happy because they accomplished what they wanted. And you'll continue projecting your insecurities onto them, but guess what? You remain unhappy. So really, who's winning here? Vegan couple banned from owning pets after feeding their severely malnourished puppies a meat-free diet. Hey, genius, you do realize that when your dog starts looking like this, it's because of something you're doing? Maybe, just maybe, the diet you're giving them isn't for them, isn't sufficient. You need to be treating dogs and feeding dogs the foods that they need, not the foods that you want to give them. And if you're not willing to do that, then you shouldn't be a pet owner. You aren't doing some good, great deed by malnourishing your dogs on a vegan diet. In fact, you're doing the exact opposite. And the fact that you don't realize that is why, guess what? You're no longer allowed to have puppies. And I hope that the ones that you did do this to made it through, and that the people that are sane were able to catch you and save these dogs before it was too late. Next time, say Happy Mother's Day. No tip. Wow, I mean, this is a little bit over the top, don't you think? You could have just gone, oh, did you know it's Mother's Day? And I'm sure you would have gotten your forced compliment that you wanted. And you should have gone, oh, that's right, Happy Mother's Day. But you know what? The situation could turn out like, oh, Happy Mother's Day. I'm not a mother. Oh my gosh, how dare you assume I'm a mother? No tip. Don't just assume that people are mothers. It's a lose-lose situation for these waiters and waitresses amongst people that are just looking for any excuse to not give a tip. They can apparently never play the cards right. It's so silly. And then people just be like, well, that's just the other situation is not the normal. I'm the normal. No, it happens both ways. And so the server probably just had another person that they said Happy Mother's Day to not leave them a tip. So they figured, oh, this might be offending people. Maybe I don't just assume somebody's a mother and tell them Happy Mother's Day when they're not even my mother in the first place. And then they don't do that. And then they get another no tip because some other cheapo just goes, well, you should have said Happy Mother's Day. Okay, dude, whatever. Let's be real. You were looking for any reason not to tip, and any small little thing that happened, you weren't going to leave a tip anyways. All right, Moderchodes, that's it for the hot post from r/IAmATotalPOS. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And of course, share this video with your friends. And if you want to help support the channel for free anytime you have any shopping to do on Amazon, just click the link in the description down below. Your shopping is regular. It won't cost you anything extra, and it'll help support the channel. So I'd really appreciate it. Till next time, peace.